Welcome to English Mastery Daily. We've all been there, right? You spend all this time crafting the perfect email. You check every word, you hit send, and you feel good about it. And then, crickets. It's just sitting there in someone's inbox, unopened, totally ignored. And whatever amazing thing you had to say, it just vanishes. Because here is the brutal, honest-to-goodness truth. You get about 1.2 seconds. That's it. That's the entire window you have for someone to glance at your subject line and make a snap decision, open or trash. And if you think that's tough, look at the scale of the problem. Nearly half, almost 50%, of all emails are never, ever opened. So basically, every other email you send is dead on arrival. And the one thing that decides which side of that line your email falls on, you guessed it, the subject line. So let's really dive into this. We're going to focus on that 1.2 second decision and why your subject line isn't just, a nice to have. It's literally everything. It is the gatekeeper to your entire message. Here's a great way to think about it. Imagine you own the best restaurant in town. Amazing food, great service, the whole deal. But if your sign out front is boring, nobody's ever going to walk through the door. Your subject line is that sign. It's your marketing. The email itself, that's your sales pitch. But you never get to make the pitch if the marketing fails. Now here's the good news. This is not just guesswork. Writing a great subject line isn't about getting lucky. It's really about science. It's about understanding a few key psychological triggers that make people want to click. And it really just boils down to 3 super powerful ideas. Creating what's called a curiosity gap, using urgency and the fear of missing out, or FOMO, and of course, the incredible power of personalization. So let's talk about that first one, the curiosity gap. See, our brains are wired to want to finish stories. So when you give someone a little piece of information, but not the whole thing, it creates this mental itch. And the only way they can scratch it is to open that email and find out the rest. Okay, so that's the psychology, but how do we actually use it? Well, that brings us to the fun part, your copy-paste toolkit. We're gonna go through some proven templates you can start using today. Let's start with trigger number 1, curiosity. These templates are all designed to create that I have to know feeling that gets your email opened. So take something like, what I learned from failing miserably. That just screams valuable insight, right? Or the number 1 mistake most people make with topic. That makes you immediately wonder, wait, am I making that mistake? And what nobody tells you about makes you feel like you're about to get some secret insider information. They all leave a little mystery. All right, next up is trigger number 2, and it's a big one, urgency and the fear of missing out. FOMO is one of the most powerful human motivators out there. We just hate the idea of being left out. I mean, think about it. Phrases like last chance or tomorrow is too late, they work because studies show that the pain of losing something is way more powerful than the pleasure of gaining something. These templates create a deadline and force a decision right now, not later. And that brings us to our third trigger, which might just be the most powerful of all, personalization. This is all about cutting through that wall of noise in an inbox and making your email feel like it was written just for them. And just how powerful is it? Get this, a personalized subject line can get up to a 50% higher open rate. 50%, that is a massive, massive difference. And it all comes from making one person feel like they've been seen. It's really simple. Just using someone's name or their company's name makes it feel instantly relevant. A subject line like, hey Sarah, I saw this article and thought of you, is 1,000 times more effective than a generic one. It's almost impossible to ignore. Okay, so we know what to do, but it's just as important to know what not to do. Let's quickly run through the most common mistakes people make. Mistake number 1, and it's a big one, is being way too generic. A subject line like update or quick question is basically invisible. It just blends in. But update on the Q4 project? Now that has context. That tells them exactly what it's about and why it matters to them. The other huge mistake is having an unclear benefit. Business opportunity means absolutely nothing. It's just noise. But an idea that could increase your revenue by 50K? Whoa, now that is a clear, powerful benefit that practically begs to be opened. So, how do you put all of this into practice, like starting today? Well, I've got you covered. Here is your cheat sheet, your 7-day action plan to totally transform your open rates.
Here's the challenge. It's super simple. For your next important email, don't just write one subject line. Write 3 different ones using the triggers we talked about. Test them. See which one gets the most opens. Figure out why it worked, and then use that knowledge for your next email. It's a simple little loop. Test, learn, and win.
And the results from this one small habit can be absolutely insane. You can take your open rate from, say, 10% and watch it climb to 30, 40, maybe even 50% or more, all from just being a little more strategic with those first few words. So let's end with this, because it's so important. Your subject line isn't just a part of your email. In many ways, it's the entire reason your email gets read at all. It's the key that unlocks everything else you have to say. So, what do you think? Are you ready to master this one little thing and totally transform how you communicate? Thanks for watching. If this helped you, subscribe and turn on the bell for more lessons.